Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I'm sharing with you 5 new Assetto Corsa track improvements slash extensions. These are all, as always, made by the fantastic Pyre over on his Patreon. We have 4 F1 extensions and 1 WEC extension to go over today. Before we get into it, though, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my second channel, JC Racing. If you want to see some broader sim racing content besides just Assetto Corsa mods, that will be your one-stop shop for it. You can find it down in the top link in the description below. But without further ado, let's get right on to the first track mod on today's list, and that is the Red Bull Ring. This is for the Fenner version of the track, and it adds a ton of updates, especially if you're coming from the Kunos Red Bull Ring. A lot of those being the curbs and the runoff, as well as a lot of the trackside details have been improved, and it also has the MotoGP chicane on the track now, which of course F1 doesn't use, but it's a very key part of the road that is now represented here in Assetto Corsa. It has all of your 2024 sponsor boards dotted around, your brake markers, your Rolex clock model, everything you come to expect from Pyre by now. And this is a fantastic update, again, especially if you're coming from the Kunos Red Bull Ring. And of course, in the real-life Austrian GP, this was the first of Mercedes' 2 back-to-back F1 wins, with George Russell taking P1 after Max and Lando pretty much crashed each other out fighting for the lead. You can find this one down in the link in the description below. Next extension is, of course, for Silverstone. This is going to be for the default Kunos track, but it does, again, add a ton of improvements, and if you haven't used any extension on Silverstone before, then this is going to be quite the radical change for you. It, of course, has all of the 2024 sponsor boards and everything like that, on top of all of the new buildings dotted around the track and Ferris wheels and all of the grandstands that get added for the F1 race as well. And being a Kunos track, it still has that very, very high quality look and feel to it. So this is definitely an upgrade you're going to want to get. And the real race, of course, was won by Lewis Hamilton. In my opinion, as someone who didn't like him for quite a while because he was always winning, it's very good to see him back on the top step of the podium, especially at his home race. I think it was a very, very nice moment. But yeah, fantastic race in real life and a fantastic extension here in Assetto Corsa. You can find it down in the link in the description below. To hit the halfway mark here, we throw it over to South America and the WEC for the 6 hours of Interlagos and the extension for it. This is for the VHE version of the track. If you don't have it, it is a very, very high quality mod on its own. And of course, this Pyre extension now brings it up to an even higher spec with all of the WEC sponsor boards. It's also going to be the one used in the 2024 Interlagos extension, I'm sure. And it was the one that was used last year as well for the F1 extension. So if you already got that one, then you already got the track. No problems installing it. It's got all of the WEC sponsor boards dotted around, as well as the Rolex clock model and a ton of other features and improvements added around the track. And overall, it's a very, very nice looking track. Now, VHE Interlagos already looked great. This makes it look even better. You can find it down in the link in the description below. Now we head to Budapest for the Hungarian GP and the Hungaro Ring. This is going to be for the Fenner version of the Hungaro Ring, so if you don't already have it, be sure to pick it up. It's a very, very high quality mod by Fenner, and with this Pyre extension, it of course again raises it to a whole new level. It's got all of your 2024 sponsor boards, it's got the mural going down into turn 2 on the wall, and it's got all of the artwork around the track that you come to expect. Not a detail left out with Pyre, as always, but what a race this was in real life. McLaren having a full multi-21-esque meltdown. My personal opinion, if I was Lando Norris, I would not have given up the P1, but that's just me. You could tell me your opinion in the comments below, so if you want to recreate that somehow, or just do some hot laps here in Assetto Corsa, then this is going to be the track mod to do it on. You can find it down in the link in the description below. And the final track on today's list is one that we haven't actually raced at yet. It's going to, of course, be Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. It was a pretty interesting and entertaining qualifying in the wet, but Max, absolutely the class of the field. You cannot dispute that. How the race will go, I don't know. Leclerc's on pole, so it's a pretty good omen that Max is going to win. I'm sorry, Leclerc fans. I'm one myself, but I gotta say it. This has, of course, all the 2024 sponsors dotted around, as well as the grandstands that come around for the F1 race, as well as an updated paddock and transporters around the pits. So very, very nice update to Gooey Gooey's Spa 2022 track. If you somehow don't already have it, definitely recommended you pick it up, and of course you'll need it for this extension. You can find it down in the link in the description below. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot. Be sure you check out my second channel, JC Racing, as well, if you want to see some broader sim racing content besides just Assetto Corsa mods. If you have stayed to the end, I'll let you in on a very vague little secret. Later today, we have a very, very cool paid mod coming out. Stay tuned on the channel to see it when it drops. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.